what? I've been called as a guest for Feeding Frenzy program. Let me see. Oh, there's no one inside? Someone was fooling around me.
No, not at all. It's actually true. So let's go in because I'm as excited as she is. Gupta Bhavan is a quiet, cozy corner in a busy mall like the Express Avenue. Divya and I walked into a plush white space and picked a table right in the center.
1985, my father came in Chennai and they started business with a small ready. They are doing in ready that small chaats, samosa and chana masalas. Then after in 1987, my father started a small shop in Tambram in Chennai with small sweets and chaats. Then that shop name is Agarwal Sweets. Then after we decided to change our shop name, Sri Gupta Bhavan. In 1988, we started Sri Gupta Bhavan in 1988.
Gupta Bhavan at EA Mall is a compact place accommodating 30 seats that offers a menu which is equally compact. However, our conversation was rather expansive. So Divya, tell me about yourself. What kind of food do you like?
When it's got to be outside, of course, Italian, pizzas, not pasta, but at home, homemade food, Indian food.
Why not pasta? I love pasta.
Yeah? No, I like pizzas. They're too baked pizzas.
Okay. So I love the cheese burst pizza. Anything that's fatty, yes, I love it. But are you a lover of chaat? Because I love chaat items.
Of course.
Yeah.
But not with dahi.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You hate dahi.
Not hate, but not typically dahi. I know you.
I'm a typical Thai sadam. I need Thai sadam. But over here, see, the speciality is North Indian thali. They also have Chinese items. Would you like to try Chinese?
No, not here.
Okay. So I think we'll save the best for the last. So chaat items will come later. Let's have North Indian thali. The North Indian thali was presented more like a fast food joint's executive meals. The plate came with spicy channa and aloo gravy, an aromatic mixture of jeera and rice, hot and soft fulkas, and evergreen items like dal and curd. The plain white surface of the curd was sprinkled with bundi and chili powder. It was almost like a white canvas come to life with bright red and yellow strokes.
So we're going to start with jeera rice.
Yeah, I'm going to start with jeera rice. It's super yummy. And there's no excess oil at all.
I'm getting the ghee flavor. Yeah?
Yeah. I hate Lijjat papad. Oh, I'm not a great fan of pepper. I don't like pepper too much. What about you?
I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I don't like dishes like pongal and all because you have lots of pepper in it. I'm not a fan of gobi as well.
I like dry gobi.
Yeah?
Gobi.
Gobi,
fried.
gobi, spinach.
Too healthy.
Unless, of course,
spinach.
probably because of that I don't like it. But I love this aloo sabji.
So, you cook. Do you?
No, not at all. I eat. How about you?
Very rarely, if I have time. Maybe you can call it as a hobby.
It's really good, right? Now you won't say you don't like curd.
Yup.
what are your other hobbies apart from cooking?
I like dancing.
Wow.
Yeah.
What kind of style?
Freestyle. Yeah.
Do you give shows?
Yeah. Just 2 days back, I gave a show for my office event.
Wow.
Women's Day.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we have two things in common now.
Uh-huh.
One is love for charts, love for dance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Talking of chaat, I decided to move away from the regular items like pani puris and papdi chaats and decided to try something grand. I found one that was aptly titled Raj Kachori. In this, the kachori is nice and big, filled with masalas, ragda and lots of dahi. Divya's appetite was equally voracious. Why wouldn't it? She has sneaked out of office after a hectic half a day's work. No wonder she settled for a chola puri. Generally when they add nuts, like dishes like curd rice and things like that, I generally don't like it too much. I would prefer curd rice with say lots of mustard seeds and coriander and things like that.
Typically
Over
South
here,
Indian.
Yeah. Over here it's not so bad with all pomegranate and all that. I generally thought it would spoil the taste, but then no, it's quite okay. That seems more interesting now.
It has paneer too.
I know.
I like paneer. You? No.
It's fatty, so I have to like it.
Okay.
I'm gonna taste this. It's nice and hot. This seems like an ideal chole bhature because generally the bhatura tends to be too large and you won't be able to finish
yeah,
it.
This is like cute, too
Yeah.
small puris.
They've added ginger too. I love ginger. Do you like the taste of ginger?
Yeah.
It has a very strong and nice flavor to it, pungent taste.
It's nice, hot.
And
Ginger.
during the course of our conversation, I found out that this graceful dancer who loves North Indian as well as South Indian flavors does not like one of the most sought after beverages, tea. And she says that to a tea addict, read me. I remember the moment you walked in, you were telling me that you wanted something cold. Unfortunately, they don't serve cold beverages here. It's only hot beverages.
Okay. That's okay, I'll end up the dish for this. Puri.
No, you have to end it with a cup of tea. I love tea, and just the way I made you have curd when you said you don't like curd, I'm going to be making you have tea. Don't even think of a no.
Yeah, because it's feeding frenzy program, so I
Correct.
cannot say no.
Yes. 2 teas, please. Sorry, 3 for the camera person as well.
Yes.
Cheers. For those of you who'd love to indulge in engaging conversation and good food, here's the Feeding Frenzy question for you. In which country was iced tea first introduced in 1904? A. The United States, B. Afghanistan, or C. Thailand? Send in your answers to feedback@ndtv-hindu.com.